Good evening, good morning, good night, you lovelies. It is the one, the only Cappy D Bar. We are here for a review for AEW Collision. AEW Collision, August 23rd, 2025. They were in Glasgow. Again, the venue is very beautiful. It's crazy that AEW and WWE are running promotions on the exact same soil right now. Pretty cool. Wrestling is pretty cool, guys. Wrestling is pretty cool. I had a lot of fun watching this promotion. There was a lot of really good pieces that we'll be getting to later, but man, it banged, and we're going to be getting into some things I wasn't, a massive fan of, but all in all, I really had a solid time watching this promotion. First match of the night, we get an 8-man tag fest between Hiromu Takahashi and Skyflight versus the Don Callis family. This is a really, really good match. Hiromu is easily one of the best fucking breakout stars of August. And I'm only saying this because, I'm only seeing him right now for me. So he's easily my breakout star for August. Really, really solid in that ring. Very crisp with all of his performances. Him and Josh Alexander also have like a really good kind of rivalry bubbling up right now. I'm down to see where the fuck that can go because those two have amazing chemistry. This match also, it ends clean, despite, as I like to call it, the Don Callis Avengers, because after Hiromu Takahashi picks up the win, Don Callis comes down with Kyle Fletcher. Don Callis also has like this really funny introduction where he speaks like broken Spanish to introduce Hechero to introduce Hechero, which I think is just pretty funny. Don Callis, man, he's a light. He is a light on AEW, hands down. He makes every single taping 10 times better. The crowd despises him, so it's good to know that heat is back. Wrestlers can get heat. That's great. Next couple of matches of the night, we get Isla Dawn, which is her AEW appearance. Good for her. Like, what the fuck? Versus Megan Bayne. Really, really good match all around. Megan Bayne does pick up a victory, but this does follow the trend that I spoke of last week on Collision of the AEW newer people picking up a loss. It is fine with me knowing that the politics of the company isn't directly dictating a star's debut. I would like to see maybe Isla Dawn maybe pick up some wins in the future. That'd be nice. I think she deserves it. Right after that, we get Queen Aminata and Willow versus 2/3 of the Triangle of Madness. I thought this was pretty funny because in one of the kind of result sheets, I was just kind of like scrolling through, kind of refreshing myself before the match. To refresh myself before this episode, it was said, like there were 2/3 of Triangle of Madness. Like, totally not suspicious. And I didn't really notice that at first, but I guess they always do move in threes, right? Triangle, right? I guess that is kind of something maybe I should have picked up on a little earlier. But the match is kind of thrown into the haywires when Thekla comes out. Being that she wasn't part of the entrance, she kind of ruins the match. A DQ. Not the biggest fan of DQs. There's also another run-in towards the end of this night, which we'll be talking about. I'm really not the biggest fan of those. I really just prefer for stars to be going over clean. Heel or face, lose clean, win clean. That's the name of this game, right? But after Thekla comes out, to kind of after Thekla comes out to put the butt down. After Thekla comes out to put the beat down on Queen Aminata, and after Thekla comes down to put the beat down on Queen Aminata and Willow Nightingale, Megan Bayne also comes out, and they start kind of jumping up the face. They start kind of jumping the faces. Harley Cameron comes out, questionable though. She doesn't come out with her wrench, which I don't think is smart. Only because that's kind of her character. To be like the kind of mask. And also her mask got skinnier, which is also something I'm noticing. Just a lot of weird little things with her little character. I think that the puppet thing was perfectly fine, but maybe you couldn't take that uber seriously, right? Who knows what's up with that? Just from a numbers game, Harley Cameron also does get beat up. Really not intelligent that she sees the numbers game. She doesn't have a weapon. That's really confusing to me. But Eventually Chris Statlander comes out, and Chris Statlander, she technically helps Willow Nightingale, so we're getting places. We're getting places, right? We're going somewhere. And it was a really good match before the run-ins, but with the run-ins, I think that this is running into a Zero Dark match for Forbidden Door. So I'm all for it, y'all. I'm all for it. There's also the Zero Dark card is fucking stacked for Forbidden Door. It literally might be better than Clash in Paris just off of like talent factor alone. It's kind of insane. And also I didn't say ass in Paris. I'm being very serious. That Zero Dark card for Forbidden Door is fucking insane. Like, it's fucking insane. And I don't think they have a full one out now, but if you can check it out on your own free time, please do so. I'm really happy with the women in this division, though. Everything was super crisp, super sharp. And I don't know where we're building with the tag women division in this thing, but if we're getting tag belts for the girls, hey, man. Hey, I'm on board. Get these women some gold, baby. Get these women some gold. Next match of the night, we get Konosuke Takeshita versus Tomohiro Ishii. Guys, do you remember when I said a while ago that this match happened in April and it burned the fucking house down? They did it again, guys. He's listening to this fucking podcast, bro. They got a guy from New Japan on the first fucking card of the night. They got the guy from New Japan on the first match of the night putting on a fucking banger, all right? With Josh Alexander and everybody in the fucking everybody in the Don Callis family had chemistry with Tomohiro Takahashi. Konosuke Takeshita and Tomohiro Ishii are maybe wrestling soulmates. They have a beautiful it's beautiful. And it's crazy because it's quite literally a continuation of the G1 Climax. There is a match between Zack Sabre Jr. later on this match that I think easily could have fit into the weekend of the G1 Climax. Like, we are getting such mind-bending fucking wrestling right now, from character, from in-ring psychology to in-ring work to crowd participation. There's so many pieces of the show. It fits, man. It fucking fits. Konosuke, he has an amazing fucking match with Tomohiro. With Tomohiro. And the best part about this match is not only does it end clean, but Tomohiro looks strong for the entirety of the match. Even in the last couple of seconds where he's like feigning strength, dude, it is really fucking good. Like, I need them to post this match in its fucking entirety. I think it's about like 12 minutes long. Oh my God, it's fucking beautiful. They gotta put a belt on this guy. They have to put a belt on Konosuke sometime soon. I think maybe the international championship, or maybe you have Takeshita versus Okada for the United. Oh my God! Wait, no, Okada versus Takeshita for the United fucking. I just thought of Okada versus Takeshita at All Out for the Continental Championship, and I came. I'm gonna be honest with everybody. Wow, that's a beautiful place to build to. I don't know what they're gonna do, but I pray that they do something like that, man. Because holy shit, is this easily match of the month? Easily match of the month. And somebody is listening to this fucking podcast. Like, to sit here and put on that caliber of a match just a day or three after I mentioned it, it's like, okay, bro. Like, somebody's watching, bro. Somebody's watching this shit. It's a really tough match, though. Super tough match. And they get Fight Forever chance towards the end of the match, which is like, we're getting Fight Forever chance on AEW Collision. I'm gonna need you niggas to hear this shit again. We're getting Fight Forever chance on AEW Collision. The game is different. Yesterday's price is not today's price, bro. I'm telling you, shit's different out here, bro. AEW is putting on some of the best fucking TV you can imagine right now. And you know what? All the talking heads are gonna ignore it. Because it's not the Fed. Fucking pussies, man. Get a segment backstage with Chris Statlander and Harley Cameron. Harley Cameron is asking Chris Statlander about her money. Tony Khan said that he's gonna take it out of the Bucks check, which is just it's just that's such an insane thing to have just in your promotion. Like, yeah, you guys can only get the money if you take it from them, which is just like, okay, all right. Jon Moxley comes out and he does some recruiting. He goes into the locker room and, you know, he kind of shakes down the Young Bucks for their 100K that Harley Cameron tried to do earlier in the segment. And the Death Riders are standing there. There's a bit of a face-off. Chris Statlander also sees like protecting Harley Cameron, which I think is really good. Really, really good there. I like this. Right, this character work. Like this is character work. This is acting, right? It's beautiful. It's beautiful, and this is the sport I love. Jon Moxley is most likely going to incorporate Chris Statlander into the Death Riders, and we're really gonna get women's title belts probably like sometime soon. And I'm fucking hyped for it, bro. I'm so fucking hyped. I don't know what they're gonna look like, but hopefully they're godly. Max Caster goes out there and he's goated. He's fucking goated. He goes out there and before he could even speak, the crowd loves him. He shuts down the crowd as he always does in all the cities, but he's over, man. He is fucking hilariously over. And it's so fucking good to see that, you know, just charisma and hard work. It means something in this fucking industry, you know? Again, as we talked about earlier, Zack Sabre Jr., he does end up coming out. He starts bad mouthing Nigel, you know, being that their match is going to be at Forbidden Door. So really good build to that. Max Caster's like, what do I do, Nigel? Like, help me out. The match is only about, I want to say like 3 minutes or so. He has a really good moment where he goes out after the match and he makes Nigel kind of stand up and kind of have a face off with him. I like that. That was pretty cool. That was interesting, right? That championship, by the way, is fucking beautiful. That championship, it has like the wings and oh god, it's gorgeous. It's like, honestly, it really does put a lot of WWE belts to shame. Maybe except for that World Heavyweight Championship. I still think that's a really beautiful belt. Next segment of the match, we get the Young Veterans versus the Gates of Agony. I really like this match. I really fucked with this match. This match, it had a lot of really clean spots, and again, you can tell that there was production going into these matches. Like, there isn't a botch on the entire card. I think there was a bit of a slip up in the 8-man tag match where Hisara was trying to do something with a tree of woe and Hiromu Takahashi. I believe it was something small like that, or maybe somebody else with Skyflight. But there's a lot of production that goes into these matches, man. It's tight, it's fucking clean. I don't even know who the Young Veterans are, but I'm interested in the next match because I see that they have potential, right? The Gates of Agony also, they go over, which is just good for Ricochet. Ricochet says, hold on, y'all, I'm gonna cheat real quick, which I thought was pretty funny. I laughed like pretty fucking hard at that. Ricochet's like a funny dude, bro. He's a really funny dude. He's like, hold on, y'all, I'm gonna cheat real quick. And then he darts off. I had fun, man. I had fun. And again, the Gates of Agony go over, which is super fucking dope. Super dope. Next couple of matches of the night, we get Bill versus a new guy. Big Bill versus a new guy. It was a pretty good match. It was a pretty okay match. Again, this match ran about, maybe I want to say like 7 or so minutes, so definitely on the shorter side. But the new guy, again, who was his debut, he ends up taking the loss, but he shows heart, and it was really good to see. He kind of has this really solid Big Bill tries to hit him with a clothesline. The new guy ducks and he hits him like with this like good rebound, like kind of enziguri. I fucked with the dude, really fucked with it. It was really good. But again, Big Bill does pick up the W. Really short match. You can say that this match could have been done with one of the Zero Dark matches, because again, those Zero Dark card is fucking insane. But you know, reasonably, that this Zero Dark card is supposed to just be a kind of solidification that AEW is not the little promotion anymore. So you know, if they're gonna sit here and go big and bold with something like that, you know, for all of the Forbidden Door, and they want to keep Collision and Dynamite on the slimmer side, so be it. So be it. Last match of the night, we get the Bucks versus Paragon. This match, second match of the night, really fucking good. It is so beautiful to see Roderick Strong getting the respect and the admiration that he deserves. Main event. He is main eventing the Go Home show to one of the biggest pay-per-views of the year. I am so fucking happy to see it. And also his partner, I keep blanking on his name, but he's a fucking hooper. They really should have picked up the win in all actuality, but Kasuke Okada, after his segment with Swerve Strickland earlier in the night, he called Swerve a bitch and they kind of have a face off. I laughed. That was pretty funny. They have Okada come out and he helps the Young Bucks pick up the win. And he hits one Rainmaker to Roderick Strong, but his partner, he kind of countered the Rainmaker, and Okada has this really smart spot where he signals a super kick from the Young Bucks, and he just ducks and he hits the, because as the Rainmaker was reversed, Roderick Strong's partner was holding him, and Okada just ducked. It was perfect. I'm yapping. Okada ducks, the Young Bucks kick the guy holding Okada, and then it was good, man. It was good. They pick up the win off of that. Going into Forbidden Door, again, we are going to be seeing all of these participants doing something again, and not so much for the Paragon, but honestly, they have a match on the Zero Dark card, and I think that they would fit perfectly in that. The only thing that kind of was the slower part of this. The only thing that was kind of the slower part of this collision, I will definitely say, was pieces of the Megan Bayne and Isla Dawn match. Being, I don't think that they have a lot of chemistry yet, but it wasn't sloppy, and there's a lot that you can do with Isla Dawn. Not only being a post WWE person, but somebody who was just trying to get their foot in the door. Right, they could join the litany of people trying to go after Mercedes Moné's thousands of titles. I don't know. There's a lot you can do here, and I'm looking forward to seeing what we can get for Forbidden Door. I will be doing that video tomorrow. And all in all, I had a pretty good time with Collision. I had a pretty good time with Collision. All in all, I'd give this show a good 7 out of 10, easy. A good 7 out of 10, easy. I might even bump it up to an 8 after that fucking Konosuke Takeshita and fucking Tomohiro Ishii match. Really, really good all around. And I will be here to review anything from AEW. This has been my review for AEW Collision, August 23rd, 2025. It's been your boy, Cappy D. Barra. All right, I got some more stuff on the way, so you guys stay tuned and stay beautiful. Peace, y'all.